E-commerce is one of the most profitable business models you can ever involve yourself with. And it's one of those businesses that is as old as man itself, because right from the get-go, man has been used to buying and selling. So this model is one that is as old as man, and it dates back to the times where man has always been in a position where he goes out to pay for any product or a service he needs, and then he receives the value of that payment in form of a product or a service. So e-commerce simply involves buying and selling in its basic definition. So basically e-commerce is buying and selling using the internet, and this is one business model that is a very profitable business model to start in Nigeria, even in Africa and also the rest of the world, because this is one business model that is never going away. It is sustainable. It is a business model that has come to stay, and as long as man has needs and wants and desires and problems to be solved, then this business will always be relevant, because it's always caters to providing products that will provide solutions to people's needs and problems and desires. Alright, so in Nigeria, there is a particular system in place if you want to set up this business model, and in this video I'm going to show you the step-by-step process required to set up a profitable e-commerce business in Nigeria and make a lot of money doing it. So myself, I started my online journey with e-commerce, and I see the e-commerce till today. It's a very profitable, a very stable business model that once you have the right knowledge and how to go about it, is guaranteed to make you a lot of money. I'm talking about 7 figures and above. Alright, so just stick around this video and ensure you don't skip any part of this video and watch to the very end, because a step that you miss may be very detrimental to your business success. Alright, so how to start an e-commerce business in Nigeria? Now let's get straight into it. The first thing you should do is to find a hot product. Now, with emphasis on the word hot. Okay, not every product can give you the figures you desire. Not every product can give you the 7 figures you desire, the 8 figures you desire, and all of that, or the 6 figures you desire, as the case may be. There are products that are in such a magnitude that they can give you the high numbers you desire, and some other products that won't even scratch the surface. Now, what makes these products unique? What makes them hot products? And I'll tell you 2 things for free while these products are termed hot products. Now, hot products are simply products that either 1, they solve a pressing problem, or 2, they have a wow factor. I'll say that again. They are either products that 1, solve a pressing problem, or 2, they have a wow factor. Now, let me explain that briefly. A product that solves a pressing problem, for example, is a product that people would love to have, and they could even go and borrow money just to buy that product. So let's say, for example, someone who is suffering from diabetes, for example, and you have a product that cures diabetes, for example, someone who is battling with weight, or wants to lose weight, and they have a very good product that makes that person to lose weight, okay? Or a product that helps people save money, save time. Let's say, for example, you have a kitchen equipment that helps people who cook to save time and energy while they're cooking, maybe a blender or a multi-purpose, product. All of these things are targeted towards solving peculiar problems. So when you have a product that the product in itself solves a very pressing problem, that product has left the realm of being an ordinary product that has now been elevated to the realm of being a hot product. Hot in the sense that it solves a pressing problem, and because people want to always go away from pain, they will do everything they can to get anything that will help them ease off that pain or let go of that pain. This is why these products are very important. So if you want to succeed in e-commerce, the best way to start is to start on a good foundation. And that foundation is to find a hot product. I'm sure you must have heard before now that a good product sells itself. And that statement is very true. Once you find a hot product, you have done almost 70% of the job, right? Because that product will sell. People would be begging you literally to get that product. So products that solve a problem, products that make life easier for people, products that saves time and energy and even money for people are all regarded as hot products. Also, the products that have a wow factor. Let's say a beautiful wristwatch that has a wow effect, all right, maybe has a spinning element to it, or has something that's just very attractive about it, okay, maybe a cloth or a fashion or an accessory that is just beautiful, that is extremely beautiful, and when someone sees that product, the first thing that comes to the person's mouth is wow. Alright, so that wow factor is a selling point. So you don't just want to sell common products like let's say a pen or a book or what else, or a shoe, or except the shoe has a wow factor, right? Or just anything common that you see on the street, okay? Let's say what else? Just a lot of things that are just there in the supermarket. You can easily go to the supermarket and buy for yourself. So you don't sell this kind of products. A notebook, a notepad, a diary, all these things are common products, all right? What makes e-commerce unique is the focus on hot products, hot in demand products, problem solving products, or products that have a wow factor. Alright, so once you have this at the back of your mind, then you're already starting your e-commerce journey on the right foundation, and certainly you're going to make a lot of money by doing e-commerce. Alright, and the next step is to, after you have found these products, is to source for these products. Alright, now where can you find them? And now the first step was about product research. So you have to go and research to find out where you can get these products, okay? And the next step right now, the first step talks about product research. You have to find a hot in demand product. You have to go research and find out where you can get this kind of quality products. Alright, for now, in this second step, we're talking about sourcing the product. That's product sourcing. We're talking about where can we find these amazing products that we have gotten in our step one. Right, so there are different places you can go to. You can go to aliexpress.com, you can go to alibaba.com. These are international e-commerce sites that have a lot of products listed. And so what you want to do is to go to this on this site and then take your time to really get these products. You can either import them to your country. Let's say if you're in Africa, for example, Nigeria, you can learn with procurement agents to procure these items from you from these websites, and then they'll bring it down to your location where you are in your country. Alright, so you could do that for international shipments if you want to get products and import them from countries like China and bring them down to Nigeria. But if you want to do local sourcing, right, you can go to sites like gg.ng or jumia.com, alright, and then you go onto these websites and source for these products locally. So these are platforms that will enable you to get the products that you have found from your product research. You can either get them through international platforms like I earlier mentioned, or you can also get them through the local platforms like gg.ng, alright, and Jumia. And then with these platforms, you are able to get these products. You can buy them because e-commerce requires you to buy products. Okay, so you buy it, and these are things that are also involved in your overhead cost. Alright, so you buy these products because you have the intention of selling them for greater profits. Now, the next step is actually very critical, and that is setting up your advertising system. Now, you've bought this product right now, okay? You've researched the product. It's a hot in demand product. It solves a pressing problem, or it has a wow factor. And then you've sourced this product either from international platforms or from local platforms. And right now, for you to get people to see the products that you have for them, you have to utilize advertising channels. In other words, nobody will buy from you if you don't know that your product exists. And this is why it is important to be very particular when it comes to advertising, because advertising is the soul of your business. If people are not able to see your products, they will not be able to buy from you. So this is why we utilize the two common channels of advertising e-commerce products is Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising. Now, both companies are owned by Meta, and these platforms have immense resource of data. In other words, your target customers are utilizing these platforms, and this is what makes these platforms very rich, very unique, and very beneficial to our e-commerce success, because they have the data of our customers, and we utilize these channels, you're able to target people that are most likely going to buy your products. You can target them by their interests, by their behaviors, by their demographic, right? You can target them by their age, by their gender. These platforms have that advertising platform whereby advertisers like you can come on board and set it all up, and then you have a robust advertising channel coupled with your sales process that will get these people to come and see what you have to sell to them, and they'll come on your website or your landing page where they read about the product and then they place an order for the product. Now, this is a very robust system that it will be your online or your virtual office. So when you set this up correctly, you'd have a virtual office on the internet whereby your customers will land on your advert, and from there they will take into your landing page that can serve as your virtual workspace and your virtual shop or a store where people can read about the product you're advertising and then make a purchasing decision by placing an order, right? So this is very key, and I've done an extensive video on how to run Facebook ad, and I'll link it in the description box below. So after this video, go check out how to run Facebook ads step by step. I also had a step-by-step breakdown on how to run Instagram ads. I'll leave the links in the description for you to watch after this video. Alright, and by the way, if you're getting value from this video, now is a good time for you to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay notified of when I release awesome videos like this. Alright, we're going to really release more videos that's going to break down each of the steps. Alright, and if you want to get notified, if you want those kind of videos now, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you stay notified. It's important that you do this right away. So if you've done that, let's go over to the next step right now, which is to have a solid delivery system. Now listen, delivery is one of the key components of an e-commerce business, especially in Africa and more especially in Nigeria. The reason is because in this part of the world, in Nigeria, the most common delivery method that thrives with e-commerce is the payment on delivery method, and this method simply involves sending the products to the customer before the customer makes payment. In other words, this is where you are able to, first of all, let the customer see the product, feel the product, and be rest assured that what the person saw online is exactly what is being delivered to him. And after the person has confirmed that, the person can now make a payment. Because of that model of delivery, it is now important for you to have very efficient and effective self-delivery agents start across the nation wherever your presence is, to be able to deliver your products to your ideal customer. So if you're in Nigeria, you would want to have delivery agents in every state where your product is, and you can just send your products to these delivery agents and they would help you deliver the products to your customer and then get the money, the payment from the customer, and remit your balance or your money to you. And that's how the system works, right? Of course, the delivery agents will take their charges for delivery and then remit the balance back to you. So this is very key because you have to pay attention to who your delivery agents are, or the type of persons you want to bring into your team, into your space as your delivery agent, and ensure that they are trustworthy and verifiable persons with a proven track record of delivery to people, to customers. Alright, so you want to pay attention to your delivery system. Have a robust delivery system. Okay, if you want to target the whole of Nigeria in your advert, you must have a corresponding delivery system that's able to send out your products to people all across Nigeria without unnecessary delays, because delays are one of the major things that makes customers to cancel their orders, and you don't want that for your business. So you have to ensure that you have a very robust and a solid delivery system whereby you are able to send your products directly to your customer either same day or at most 48 hours afterwards, all right, once they place their order. So this is one thing you should figure out and have it all in place, and with this you're able to now have a very solid and a thriving e-commerce business. Now the next step is for you to track, manage and scale your business, and this is very important. Now you could see with e-commerce, they're actually building a business. You're not doing a hit and run kind of thing online that most people are usually lured towards, but you're actually building a business because you started your journey from finding a hot in demand product. Remember, a product that solves a problem, and you've gone through all these stages to the aspect where you're now delivering the product to your customer after they have placed an order. And now you have to track, you have to manage, and you have to scale your business. And you can do this manually, or you can use platforms that are pre-built for helping you track, manage, and scale your business. Okay, so what this means is that you have to track how your adverts are converting, for example. So when you throw adverts either on Facebook or Instagram, you have to track which of the advertising channels is giving you the most results, which of your landing pages is giving you the most results. Alright, how are people responding to your adverts? How many of them are coming over to your landing page? And of all those that came on your landing page, how many of them actually place an order? Alright, all of these things are metrics that must be thoroughly tracked so as to know what is working and what is not working, so that you can discontinue what is not working and then double down on what is working. This is one of the things that are very important for you as an e-commerce entrepreneur. So you manage and you scale. So when you now find the winning things that are bringing the most results for you in your business, you double down, you increase the budget for your advertising, and you scale. That's how you build a sustainable business. So you can do it manually, where you have your setup either on an Excel sheet or a Google sheet, where you track number of orders, where you track how much you're selling, your cost, your profits. You do all those calculations, know how much actually is your net profit. You have to do all of that. Or that you can utilize very pre-built amazing platforms and software that can help you achieve this particular aim of tracking, managing, and scaling. And I'm going to actually leave a description to one of those amazing software that will help you track and literally automate your e-commerce business. And you can see at a glance how much you are making, how much that how you're able to manage and scale, which of your advertising channels is giving you the most results, what you should double down on. And you can also track how many products you have to delivery agents, how many is in stock, when you're out of stock, how many stock remaining. All of these complexities about your business will be seen at a glance if you utilize this software I'm going to recommend to you. So just check the description for this amazing software, and then you'll be glad you did. And then after you've tracked, managed, and you've scaled your business, what you have to do next, and this is the last step, you rinse and repeat. Right? And by so doing, you are building a business that will run almost on autopilot, because now you are doing this over and over and over again. Once you complete this, you come back to the same cycle again of finding a hot product again. Now, one thing beautiful I love about e-commerce is that e-commerce puts you in a perpetual state of thinking about solving people's problems. It puts you in a perpetual state of thinking about finding hot in demand products that solves people's problems. So in other words, it keeps you in that state of perpetual value creation. You're always thinking about what products will be valuable for my customer that I can get and set up a system around it that I can sell to them, and then they buy it, and then their lives get better from it. So in one of those systems, those business models that is more customer centered, more customer centric, whereby you're thinking about the good of the customer, the well-being of the customer, which products will be of benefit to the customer. And so because you are value driven, you're able to channel your whole system on the basis of that value in order to transport that value from you who is importing it or who is sourcing it locally, and then bringing it to the final consumer, where the person will now receive the product and receive the value that the product offers. So this is one of the amazing things about e-commerce, and I would encourage you to get on board right now and becoming an e-commerce entrepreneur. And if you need further guidance on how to really set up all of these things, I'll leave a link in the description as well to get a program that will help you, teach you and guide you on how to set up all of these things step by step, so that you can start on a very good foundation, right? Because trust me, you need knowledge for it to be successful. If you want to thrive in e-commerce, it must be anchored on knowledge. And if you could take your time and get a program that has been designed to take you from point A to the zenith of e-commerce, then you will have to see the need to invest in that knowledge, and then you see yourself getting better from it, because every investment in knowledge always yields the greatest returns. Alright, so if you've gotten value from this video, like I said, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to release other amazing videos in line with the e-commerce and how to sell and become super profitable. So hit the bell icon and like this video, and also leave the comments below if you're going to start e-commerce. Just type in the comment section e-commerce, and I will see that, and we'll take it up from there. Then the video showing right now on your screen, and it's about how to run Facebook ads step by step. I did this video, a comprehensive video that will guide you step by step on how to run Facebook ads. So click the video right now, and I'll see you on the other side.